Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie for those who don't know me, and it has been 4 episodes. No one has been blocked? If I knew we were gonna get this massive of a cliffhanger, I would have just lumped all the episodes together, child. No blocking in 4 episodes. This is madness. Anyways, we're reviewing The Circle, Season 6, Episode 4. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. So, in Episode 3, we were left on another cliffhanger on who the most human player is. The Circle, the people playing in The Circle voted for Miles. Obviously, he is an AI engineer, so you would think he would be the best at sussing out the AI. Not doing that great of a job. Okay, so QT is trying to sway him into voting Steffi out of The Circle. However, his own impression is making him think that Paul is the AI. In part because Paul came for him the day before in one of the games that they played, but also because Paul's rapping is just a little too good in Miles's opinion, which is weird because if I say I'm a rapper, you would hope that I'm good at rapping. But anyways, they play a game where everyone posts a picture of when they felt the most alive, and Kyle's attempt to hide the fact that he's married is kind of biting him in the ass. However, it was Paul and Steffi's beef that was getting the most attention.
Look at your boy on the motorbike on the four-wheeler. I think I see my wedding ring. Oh, no, I gotta change that.
Let's see. He's so far away.
I'm sure all the girls want to be saved by you. Hashtag abs by a... What?
Whoa!
That's big.
Corey planting seeds in people's heads? I don't like that.
I just think this is a generic stock photo. I was fully ready to do a hashtag peace offering today, but I don't have time for fake people. Skating stock photo. This has to be an ad. Hashtag rolling like an AI. I thought today was gonna be a really good day. I'm coming up against some serious flack.
I might be a heartless bee, okay? You could call me a heartless bee for what I'm about to say. When it comes to competition shows, like competition shows specifically, I have my game face on, all right? And respectfully, I know damn well Steffi's not crying right now, because is Steffi not the one who started poking at Paul? And every time Paul says something about Steffi, it's in response to something Steffi has said. Now she's crying because she's being suspected as AI. It's not even that people are slagging her off. It's not because people are calling her a mean girl. People just suspect she could be the AI. It's a 1 in 9 chance, girl. You're really crying over that? I don't know. Maybe I'm being heartless. But I just felt like, okay, so you can obviously dish it, but you can't take it. I don't know, girl. Step your game up a bit. Steffi's now trying to do damage control. She has a conversation with Olivia to prove to Olivia that she is real. Unbeknownst to her, Olivia herself ain't even real.
A little over the shoulder. Oh, Steffi has invited you to a private chat.
I've been nothing but loyal and true to her, so she should know what's in my heart. I low-key spiraled and was a crying mess. AI, don't cry. Send a message. Please don't cry. Your photo was beautiful. Oh.
All I know is, Steffi, you ain't going nowhere.
I know Olivia is someone I can trust for real.
It is mind-blowing to me how up until this point, Olivia has not been suspected by anybody as a catfish. I mean, not a catfish, sorry, as the AI. Because in the beginning, people were thinking she's a catfish. The lack of personality, the cookie cutter, I'm just a sweet girl. It wasn't working for people in the beginning, but now that there's actual confirmation that there's AI in the group, you don't suspect Olivia? That is so weird to me. But anyways, Olivia reached out to Miles on Steffi's behalf, which would be alarming to me if I was Miles, because why are people fighting so hard for Steffi? Obviously, they have an alliance. To make matters worse, then you have Lauren, who's trying to do the same thing. And nothing is ringing in Miles's head.
If I was in Steffi's situation, I would want my friend to defend me.
I got nothing to hide. Let's make it a group chat. Bring them all together.
He didn't even ask.
I guess I'm in a group chat with Olivia and Miles. I wanted to start by saying I initially got lovely vibes from Steffi, so I was surprised when everyone felt differently.
I know where Lauren's coming because the mob mentality is real, especially on social media.
I'm sorry, Steffi. I'm trying, girl. He just straight up said he's got our back, and hopefully he'll take Steffi off the table.
It's at this point where I realize maybe when it comes to competition shows, I am heartless, because you mean to tell me you have two individuals who you are not aligned with, at least not closely, coming to you defending somebody else who you're also not closely aligned with, and nothing rings in your head like, let me write this down that these three are in cahoots and I need to vote them out. All of this would be more reason for me to block Steffi so that I remove a number from that group. And guess who's going next? Either Olivia or Lauren. Miles, come on. You're supposed to be the smartest in the group. Well, being an AI engineer doesn't actually determine whether you're like the smartest or not. But in the game of the circle, you would think he'd be doing a little bit better. And another thing. Okay. Miles felt a way about Paul calling him out the day before. And to my knowledge, nobody came to Miles' defense. Not a single person. We didn't see a conversation of people going to Miles saying, hey, what Paul did was so shady. I got you, bro. You and me to the end. Nothing. But you have two women, unprovoked, coming to you, pleading on somebody else's behalf, saying, please don't vote them out. Please don't vote them out. And you're sympathizing with them? And on top of sympathizing, you're like, oh, don't worry, girls. I got you. You might be a worse player than Paul. And that's saying a lot. So everyone is given a chance to pitch in front of the whole group who they think the AI player is. We have Lauren, who says Paul. Paul, Max, Cassie, Kyle, and QT say Steffi. And then Steffi and Olivia throw a curveball and they say Kyle.
Kyle, both of your photos are duplicates and too far away to see if you're #real.
People are coming for Kyle?
It's not even my game that's killing me, it's my photos.
With muscles like that, you'd want to show them off.
I had to squint and walk up to the fucking screen.
What the hell are you talking about? That makes no sense.
No. Why would you do that? Kyle has not been under suspicion except that one joke that QT said about the fake abs. Like, Kyle, there are two very clear group targets. One you are aligned with, the other you are not. Just say the person you're not aligned with. You're going to create an enemy for what? There was no reason to throw Kyle in here. If you wanted to suspect Kyle, write him down for a later date. As for right now, there's a common enemy in Paul. Just say Paul. But anyways, after this, Kyle is now feeling slighted because he thinks that QT's comment about him having fake abs, which is so funny to me because he does look really good. And if you're not BBL Drizzy, what's happening with Drake? Then it must be AI. Like, how do you look that good? So he doesn't like that QT called him out and maybe started this suspicion against him. So he wants to clear the air with her.
I didn't know if to take it as a compliment or a shot. Hashtag time to get to know each other.
I was hoping you wouldn't take the hashtag AI abs too seriously.
I took it seriously because I don't need you putting bugs in anybody's ear trying to think that it's me.
Just to be clear, your boy is far from AI. Kyle seems sweet.
Oh, Miles better not cut me off, man.
There really was no reason for QT to throw shade at Kyle. She did say she wanted to spice things up, but like I said in an earlier video, there's nothing to go off of besides the words that you see on the screen. There is no tone. There's no inflection. You can't really tell what's a joke and what isn't a joke. So I understand Kyle's frustration. QT is now saying, oh, I just said it in jest. I'm trying to, liven things up a bit. But you can't determine what is going to be taken as jest to somebody else, especially over text. And you don't really know these people. It's been probably a week? There's no way to really gauge somebody's personality in that short amount of time without face-to-face interaction. So QT, bad move, sis. Then you have the actual AI who reaches out to Miles to kind of throw off the scent a little bit. And it was working until Paul joined the group. Both Paul and Max were not doing themselves any favors.
This is me, Max and Miles? Excluding Kyle?
When Steffi came for your neck out the blue, something wasn't smelling right. But you've had some questionable comments.
You definitely remind me of the guys back home. I love how we can joke and come right back, all love.
He's volunteered no information about why Steffi's the AI. He could have even just said, yo, why is she always about the horoscopes?
It would be a great move for Max to make sure this thing is solid.
I want Max to chime in, give me something. Miles, best of luck on your AI hunt. You got this, man.
Catch you later, bros.
Oh, I guess not.
These two, Paul and Max, are trying to play it safe, and it's not working because Miles is looking for information. Right now, he's digging for tea. And if you're not giving him any tea, it's probably because you are the tea. Max, this is where the AI/humanity thing is coming into play, because the empathy or the relatability from Max is not translating. And he's like, well, good luck, bro. I'm out. Horrible gameplay, but it's a robot. What do you expect? A robot. And then you have Paul. I think Paul is trying to course correct because Caress was playing a very emotionally charged game, and maybe she's realizing, okay, I need to dim Paul down a little bit, but I think she's now overcorrecting, she's overcompensating, which is not working in her favor either. I'm not quite sure what would have worked for Miles. I think anything anyone would have said would have been sus. The only thing that I can think of is if both Max and Paul were just laying it on thick regarding Steffi, it would have made it easier for Miles to just stick on Steffi, since most of the circle is leading that way anyways. But hey, here we are. Then Miles is given the task to block somebody. We're left on a freaking cliffhanger.
Lauren, I don't know what to make of you, honestly. Cassie, we have the blonde connection. Your photos are too stereotypical Midwest basic girl. QT. Who we playing? You my boo thing, you safe. Your horoscopes, they're too in-depth. We got Kyle with his questionable photos. I mean, everything was more alive than you.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like they could have shown us. They could have shown us at least him walking into the room and we see who he picked, and then that reaction is what we wait for in the next batch. I don't know. By this point, somebody should have been blocked. It's episode 4. Aren't there only like 10 episodes? Like, come on. But anyways, we'll have to wait until next Wednesday, I think. We'll have to wait until next Wednesday to see who gets blocked from the circle and who else is joining the circle. So until then, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.